Besides World Wars I and II, history regards the Great Depression and the Great Recession as two instances of large accumulation of government debt. During the Great Depression, there was a tremendous loss of output and employment, and the Recession brought about huge losses in revenues and investments in countries. However, both brought about a significant rise in government debts. So, why is this relevant today? Why should we care about this today? The answer is that some history is repeating. After the overwhelming economic slowdown caused by the coronavirus pandemic, most countries worldwide have engaged in increased borrowing. In 2008 and 9, the United States had a debt to GDP ratio of about 52%, which means it owed half of what it produced. Fast forward to 2020, US debt to GDP ratio is at 106%, which means it owes more than what it produces to its creditors. And this ratio is expected to increase around 10% more by 2025. Imagine having a debt that is more than what you earn right now. That is exactly how lenders of government would view government debt as. Producing less than what you owe for a lender are blaring red flags. They think, can a specific country pay me back when the time comes? Will a country like the US or China or India fail to pay me back on bonds and treasury bills? I think we can all agree that high debt to GDP would turn lenders away. But it turns out today's lenders are optimistic. Lenders like individuals, foreign and local governments, mutual funds, and insurance companies are betting even more and more instead of hesitating at the significant rise in the risk of governments defaulting. My research explores such trends of government debts in nations because humanity is in the wake of new debt behaviors. Debts have financed wars, economic stimulus, infrastructures, governments' operating budgets, and public goods and services. And debt has a reputation for remedial measures during economic slumps. We know that from history. However, what we also thought we knew from history is that soaring debt levels are bad. But what if it's not? What if countries begin lending twice or thrice their GDP and never default? Can governments always borrow now and worry later? Thank you.